The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
Me and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
Oh, Lord. So apparently T.I. and 50 Cent have discussed having a versus battle. And now T.I. says he's lost respect for 50. According to T.I., he and 50 agreed to do a battle, but 50 backed out. Now, Tip explained what happened on the Gilly the Kids podcast, and here's what he had to say.
This shit just come out of nowhere. Nigga, we were moving around in L.A., man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? He was like, shit, you want to do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. I told him, I said, well, I'm going to jump out there first, and then you just going to jump out there and we'll line it up. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck going on. Look, I don't even want to, man, because now I question your character.
So y'all talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
You went out
yeah,
there.
years ago.
I think it'd be a great battle, though.
I don't want to stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
Man.
He said he has no interest to stand on stage and do a versus battle anymore. But not only has T.I. lost respect, his son King is speaking out too, and it don't stop there. 50 posted an unflattering picture of Tiny online, and in the pic, Tiny's skirt looked like it was blown up in the air while she was performing, and an exposed part of her butt. And after that, King Harris lost his mind and went on a rant about his mama. It's far too explicit for us to play. But King definitely defended his mother and referenced 50 Cent's deceased mother in the response. I just want to say I hate this. I hate it. It reminds me of Biggie and Pac, and hopefully it don't blow up to be as big, or somebody can just squash it, because in my opinion, it's gone too far.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's gone too far. I just don't think Tiny should have been posted. I don't.
agree.
I wish King wasn't involved. Like it should stay between the two men, in my opinion, that it is about. Because when you start going low like that, and then somebody end up posting something about somebody that 50 Cent love, and then it's feeling disgusting and yucky. It don't feel like hip hop. It just feels scary, and it feels dangerous, and we don't want to lose nobody from T.I.'s camp, or nobody's from T.I.'s family, or 50 Cent or his family, or like I hate it. I really do hate it. I wish it would stop. That's why I don't get into beefs and stuff. Like I try to keep myself away from all of that stuff, because I know me and I know how I am, and I've been to prison already for my temper, and when prison or death is just no fun. You lose time with your loved ones. You ain't there no more for them. They without you. Like, it's, oh my God, please. I just wish this would just stop. In my opinion. Like, so I'm praying for everybody.
Like
we don't
get in the industry for this. We get in the industry to entertain and have a good time, and put yourself in a position to help other people and to do community service. All of that stuff, man. We don't get to jump into the industry for this kind of stuff. This stuff is embarrassing.
And sometimes trolling is okay when it's fun and you can just stop at a certain point. But when it
like
gets,
roasting, like comedians roasting each other.
Like, but when
you
it
know,
gets
George
too far,
Wallace and J. Anthony Brown, you know, they back and forth, or whatever. But man, when that stuff start getting bad, or
when it gets personal, when it gets into wives and kids, or spouses and kids,
right,
that touches a different nerve.
Hate it.
And people, you know.
Just certain lines you shouldn't
and
pass.
I hate it with the males. It's just certain lines you shouldn't cross. And I hate it. So I really hope that it gets better and not worse. Everybody need to keep everybody lifted in prayer, because we kind of need God to really step in, because I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. We want to see everybody do their thing. It's enough money to be made in this world for everybody, although the world is crazy right now. Like, it can be okay. So somebody, whoever, please step in and just squash this situation, because I don't. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Okay, moving on real quick. Lil' Kim was recently on Nick Cannon's Big Drive show, and she expressed her disappointment in the movie Notorious, which was based on the Notorious Big's life, Biggie Smalls. She says the portrayal of her was not true, and here's what she had to say about that.
No, the movie's not accurate.
That's not accurate. How did it really happen, Kim?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show everybody.
In the Lil' Kim movie?
Yeah, in the Lil' Kim movie, because it's coming. You know, everybody got to wait for the documentary or that, but it's 100% the works. Because I want people to get to know me.
So Lil' Kim says she's doing her own documentary. She's going to tell the story the right way from her perspective, because what we saw was not true. The Notorious biopic, it states that she's currently developing a biopic and documentary. So fans are really expecting that, and they can't wait to see that. We love Lil' Kim, and, you know, we want to hear all sides of the story, because a lot of people got bits and pieces, and we can put it all together and just, reminisce on the great times of all of our greats from back in the day. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brett. Coming up next, we got the White Stone with the Praise Mixed Down. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.